Well, there's no such thing as diplomatic immunity for these Detroit Lions fans because their season tickets have just been revoked. Let me know if you get the reference down in the comment section below. You guys know that I am on the season ticket holder list and I am awaiting my email in order to get those tickets. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but if stuff like this keeps happening, my time may come a little sooner than later. What am I referring to? Well, 2 out-of-state Detroit Lions season ticket holders have lost their tickets because they have been revoked by the Detroit Lions organization. Let's take a look at this. Is coming from, I had heard about this and seen the article, and then this actual YouTube video popped up in my feed. Let's take a look. This is WXYZ. This is a local news affiliate here. Whatever your channel 7 is in your local place, or if you have WXYZ, this is what they actually interviewed the 2 individuals that lost their tickets. Let's take a look.
Turning now to drama over tickets. After a historic season at Ford Field, some Lions season ticket holders are not being invited back.
Well, we've been hearing from many fans who say buying season tickets is no longer an option for them. 7 News Detroit reporter Megan Daniels speaking with 2 men tossed from that long roster of season ticket holders.
Some Lions season ticket holders tell me they aren't too pleased with the organization right now after they say they received an email saying their 2025 ticket membership is being revoked.
I'm like hurt for these 2 weeks. I'm like, I couldn't put a Lions thing on for a couple of days because I'm like, they don't want me. Like, it sucks.
Powell Jan has been a Lions season ticket holder for over 23 years, but now he says he's rethinking his dedication to the team after receiving an email stating he was losing his 2025 season ticket membership.
I emailed that even like a day later, just confirming the email that they have on file, so I don't miss any further communication with them in case they email me, and there's like no response.
And he isn't alone.
I'm a diehard Lions fan. Loyal, meaning I went through all those crappy years. They didn't really put a good product out. Yeah.
Both Powell and Tony Stevenson say they sold more tickets than allowed. And both men received an email from the Lions organization saying, "Our internal review of your account activity indicates a level of resale and or transfer activity inconsistent with personal use of your Detroit Lions game tickets, and we have made the decision to not renew your season ticket membership for the 2025 season."
I thought the message was a bit curt. And I thought maybe based on my tenure, they might take a look at my case and say, okay, he really kind of bombed out in 2024, but we might give him another season.
Both of the men tell me they live out of state, but they maintain their season ticket membership in order to enjoy the tickets when they have the opportunity to make it back to town and to give as gifts to family and friends who are local.
I read 2 things out of it. Their integrity tells me I'm not loyal. They didn't have an issue with it when the team stunk.
I reached out to the Lions organization for comment on this situation, but they have not responded.
Will it change your support of the Lions?
Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, I'm not going to root for the Bears or anything like that. I thought about it. In fact, I thought hard, which was weird.
In Detroit, Megan Daniels, 7 News Detroit.
A lot of fans looking.
Well, there you have it. Now, for all my season ticket holders in the comment section below, put whatever you can, I don't know if there's any like stuff you can't talk about because I don't know, but if you can put it in the comment section, put how it's supposed to go, because I'm actually looking forward to this as well. So from what I understand, there is a certain amount that you are told that you cannot sell or transfer, I guess, from your account. Every year, there's a certain amount. I understand it's a 10-game package. You have the 8 or 9 regular season games, and then you have the 1 to 2 preseason games. So when there's 8 regular season games, it's only 1 preseason game. When there's 2 preseason games, when there's 9 regular season games, it's 1 preseason, and vice versa, right? When there's 8 regular season games like the Lions will have next year, there's 2 preseason games. So there's a 10-game package. I understand that. I also understand that you are told what you can and cannot do. And as you saw from this video, these 2 gentlemen actually did violate the policy. They knew what it was. They were told not to do it, but they did it anyway. And they both live out of state. Now, the unfortunate part is this individual here, I kind of remember, it kind of sucks. 23 years that he had season tickets and now they're gone. That has to be devastating. They knew the rules, they violated them, and now they are without season tickets. The waiting list that I heard is like 25,000. Now, I swear, man, I remember seeing this guy. I think he was a North Ender. He would sit behind one of the end zones. He was up front. There's a super fan named Lion Eyes, I think he goes by, and he also sits. You'll see him on TV with the signs, in like the front row. I swear that this guy was in that section as well. Lost their season tickets. Now, they were fully aware of what they could and could not do. Now, this individual here, he did have a point. He said, hey, they didn't mind when we sucked, but now that we're good, that they mind. So it's kind of like a bit of some hypocrisy on the Detroit Lions part. I mean, we are going up and we haven't won anything. We haven't won a Super Bowl. We haven't done anything. And we had the highest playoff ticket in 2024. So I understand his complaint. I think he has a valid argument, but unfortunately the rules are the rules. It's like I'm trying to tell my son, there are sometimes it might be a good reason to break a rule, but a rule is a rule. So if somebody sets a rule, and even if you had a good reason to break it, you still broke the rule. And it's up to the, discretion of someone else to decide whether or not, what the consequence of breaking the rule will be. So they lost their ticket. This guy right here, man, he seemed a wee bit salty. I'm not mad at him, because if you are getting away, if this wasn't the standard all around, then maybe he thought he could get away with it. But at the same time, that there's a wait list of 25,000 people. That the Detroit Lions are going to try to take your season tickets first chance they get because of that wait list. So why would you risk it? I got to give kudos to these guys. Neither one of them live in Detroit, but yet they have season tickets from out of state. And, so that's tough. Now, I only have 2 season tickets. And, I got on the wait list for 2. So if there's anybody in the comment section, I know we have some season ticket holders that watch this channel. Please put in the comment section whatever you can disclose, because I don't know if it's like you can't tell, but put it in the what are you not supposed to do? Because I'm looking forward to that myself, and I'm sure once I get on become a season ticket holder, I'll know this stuff. But yeah, man, that's tough. So it looks like there's a certain amount that you can sell and or transfer. Shout out to the person in the comment section. Did tell me that transfers count as well. So it looks like the better thing to do would be either to take the L on the ticket. I don't know if that's the thing. Like, what if you buy the ticket, but you never use it? That's something else. Like, let me know, season ticket holders, if that's the case. Like, let's say I have 2 tickets and I'm only one person. So let's say I don't have a second person to go, and then that ticket is just sitting there, right? Is that a penalty? So that's going to be something interesting. I would assume not, but if it looks like that, what I probably will do is, like, if I take a friend or something like that, or a subscriber, then I'll just meet you at the stadium instead of transferring it. Cause it looks like, but you do get a certain amount per, from what I understand, I've heard it's 4 or 5. I've also heard it's 50%. So like if there's 8 games, you can only transfer 4. You could sell maybe 4 groups of tickets or something like that. But the season ticket holders would know. If you are a season ticket holder, let me know what it is. If you could help out, please, I would appreciate that. And if you are a previous season ticket holder that lost your tickets, then tell me about that as well. But what do you guys think? Do you think it was fair of the Detroit Lions to do this? Do you think that obviously the dudes were in the wrong. It looks like they were kind of skirting a fine line. And from what I understand, this is just alleged. I don't know because I didn't actually read this information. I was just told this. But from what I was told, and this is all hearsay, well, for me, I heard it from somebody else, that it was possible that one of the guys sold their tickets in order to get better tickets. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say I sit in 304 or whatever, but I want to sit on the 50-yard line on the bowl level. So I'll sell my tickets, and then if I have 2, I'll sell those 2 to get 1 so I can sit up front. You broke the rules. These are the consequence. I do see the hypocritical nature of the Detroit Lions, but I guess that's the price you pay when the team is good. Their patience wears down. But it's kind of funny that it looks like that both these guys, if you remember what one of them said that he kind of thought they were going to get around it. He thought like they knew what they were doing was wrong, but they thought that because of their tenure, of their seniority, that they would kind of it would be glazed over. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it might not be the best practice by the Detroit Lions. There's no loyalty there. So you heard the one dude say it's going to change. It's probably going to change the way he looks at the organization, which I can understand that too. I mean, the Lions are going up on tickets and we have no Super Bowl appearances. How are we the highest priced ticket and we haven't done anything? And I'm going to be real with you. We got bounced out of the first round in the playoffs. They shouldn't go up next year. They really shouldn't. I think they will, but they shouldn't go up. They shouldn't go up. You got to, okay, you're winning, but okay, that's cool. You sucked for years. You know what I'm saying? And you winning, and we supposed to pay now because you're winning? How about you win a Super Bowl first? You know, I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts, man. Being a Detroit Lions fan is super tough because it's so many emotions. It's emotions of the past, emotions of the present, emotions of the future. We came from this, so our past dictates our present and our future. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, man. I would appreciate that. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You can be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.